for those of y'all who think I'm like capping on my dreams, no, I've literally write them down. Okay, I have a lot more on my phone. But anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna, because we've done Postal Awakening, we've done On the Run for Walmart, and then Laundry Warehouse. This one was kind of weird. I mean, they're all kind of weird. That's why I'm talking about it. But anyways, okay, I know this one by heart. I'm gonna give you guys two tonight in the same video because they're both kind of short. So, Laundry Warehouse. Again, it's LaDay Lyrical. Hey y'all. Are we just dreaming? Dream number 3. Right, so for dream number 3, I'm actually gonna give y'all 3 and 4. So for number 3, it is, I wanna say, what did I title it? Laundry Warehouse. I know, right? So it's me, and at the time, I wanna say this was my boyfriend, because we were holding hands and stuff, walking to class, and a few of our friends. Don't know anybody in this dream. Just obviously characters in the dream. So we walk into class, and when we get into class, nobody's in class. We're like, where everybody at? And then I have a note on my desk, only mine. Don't know why that is. But anyways, I have a note on my desk that says class has been, moved to another location. So I'm like, all right, cool. We follow the location, and it ends up being this like warehouse that kind of looks like, when you go get your car worked on. So it kind of looks like a car shop, type of situation where you would have the lifts and everything, except there's no lifts in there. So we walk through the door, and there's a door adjacent from that one on the opposite wall. So we're walking, through the warehouse. And as we're walking, it's like piles of like laundry clothes everywhere. I guess that's why I called it Laundry Warehouse. But piles of laundry clothes like all over the floor. And then as we're walking, everybody is going through the door. The weird part is, it's like, when people are walking together, normally like somebody will hold the door or whatever, the door will just stay open till everybody's in. Each person that was going through the door would close and then it would open, So I'm halfway walking through the warehouse up to the door, and as I'm walking, the ground starts breaking, kind of like earthquake style, because it starts cracking up, and underneath those cracks comes water. And now I'm the only one in the warehouse. Everybody's already made it through the door. By the time, everybody's already made it through the door. So when I see the floor breaking up, I freak out, and in the corner, there was a wash and dry machine. And so I will run to the wash and dryer, hop up on top of it, and I'm just watching the ground like break up and do some craziness, okay? It's like an underground earthquake / tsunami, but and I say underground because it's not like it's coming up under the water, it's just cracked up so you can see the splashes of water as whatever's happening is happening. Well, that lasts what felt like forever in the dream, but probably 10-20 seconds. And next thing you know, the ground starts to calm down and form back together. And the only weird part about it is, and I gotta watch how I say this, as the ground comes back together, the piles of clothes are now piles of unalived beings, okay? And they're just like, each pile, a whole bunch of them, crazy. And I'm just like, what the heck just happened? Oh my God. And so next thing you know, I hear the door open, so I look, and the door closes, and the person, who's a guy, walks up to me and he goes, kind of creepy, a little eerie, but not scary, just kind of like, of course, because of what just happened. And I'm like, now you popping up, what's going on? But he's like, if you think that was something, you haven't seen anything yet. Excuse me? What do you mean? And I look at him and I'm like, what? And then I just wake up. Yeah, short one, I know, but short and crazy, if you will. That one, Laundry Warehouse, is like, what does that mean? What just happened? Why did I even dream this? Okay, like, and who was this person coming out in the end? Like, he just wasn't phased. It was low-key given like angel vibes, like kind of like I don't know, maybe a warning, like You think that was some stuff? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think it might mean. I have no idea. But yeah, that's Laundry Warehouse. Okay, so we're done with that one. And now, are we dreaming series, or are we really just dreaming? Number 4. Okay, so this one's kind of short too, but also weird. It starts off with me chasing after my mom. Okay, so I'm chasing after my mom, trying to get her attention, but when I say it's like she's walking so fast and she's dang near jogging, and it's as if she just does not hear me at all. And so I follow her into this public library. The weird part about the library was, I don't know about y'all, I've never been inside a library that had a locker room. I don't know what that was about, but okay. So, and don't mind the smoke, that is an incense back there, in case anybody is like, what is that behind her? But yeah, so I'm chasing my mom into the public library, and by the time, it's like one of those things, like as soon as somebody hits a corner, you like enter to see them hit the corner as you're following them. So it was like that type of pace, if you will. And so right when she turns the corner, I hit that direction she went. And then as I'm about to hit another corner to actually see inside the locker room, she's standing there, and they're just standing there, and they're talking, but I can't really make out what they're saying. But next thing you know, they do this and unzip themselves. Okay. Like they were wearing human suits. And then they're aliens. Huh? What did I just see? So obviously I'm like freaked out, and I like quietly start backpedaling out of the library. And once I make it out the library, I'm like walking fast, don't know where I'm going, but I'm trying to get out of Dodge, because obviously that wasn't my mom. Okay. And so next thing you know, I see this homeless person, and they are pushing a grocery basket with all their stuff in it, and I hear them say to me as I'm getting ready to pass the fence, they're like, hey, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, whatever you do, just keep going, I'm gonna distract them. I'm like, okay. So next thing you know, woo, here come them folk. Popo is here, and they hop out the car, run and charge me, and like grab me, and they're like, where is it? Where are they? Where is she? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. You need to tell us right now, you know. And next thing you know, the homeless man starts making some type of like distraction, if you will, and they leave me alone and run over there to him. And as they're running towards him, he like does this or whatever. And as I'm looking up, I see a red truck getting ready to, you know, drive by. And so I run up to that red truck, and it slows down. I hop in the back, and we keep going. As I'm in the back of the red truck, I see like just people of all ethnicities and ages. It was like at least a good 5 to 7 of us in the back, and then there's people inside of the truck as well. And we're headed down this road, and as we're headed down the road, you look in the sky and you see, you know, planes crashing and fire and all type of like, whoa, what did I just step into? End of the world type of scene, you know. So yeah, and then it like floats up as I see all that, like the view, if you will, from me being in the truck to seeing the planes and everything going on ahead of us. And then I wake up. So yeah, man. Are we really just dreaming series? Dreams number 3 and 4. Pretty weird, right? Don't know again what these mean, but there'd be a lot going on up in here when I'm knocked out. Which I'm getting ready to go do. You guys, if it's nighttime when you're watching this, you probably need to too. And until next time, my loves,